What's up guys? Welcome back to Being Barker. So in today's video, I wanted to show you and talk to you about some of the things that I've categorized as like the must-have minimal things to bring a baby home. So this is my fourth baby. I'm 36 weeks now. Like this is my husband's outfit, by the way, because I don't have anything big enough anymore. So luckily I can wear his stuff. But anyway, fourth baby. So after the third baby, we sold everything thinking we were done literally a few months before we found out we were pregnant again. So we had to start from scratch. And we're having to, like, even with my first baby, I didn't have to get this much stuff. We were blessed with, like, you know, the epic first baby shower and a lot of awesome hand-me-downs from friends and family. So we really didn't have to spend a lot of our own money to buy a lot of the baby essentials. And especially now that it's my fourth kid and I've like been mothering for a while and I feel like I know what's a difference between a need and a want, I'm trying to be as minimal as possible with what we get and knowing that like you can get stuff along the way. It's hard for my very organized mind to remember that you can buy it along the way. You don't have to have it all right before the baby comes. So these are just the things that you need to bring the baby home from the hospital and to go a couple days at home with items that, like, you know, big ticket items that you kind of need to order ahead of time. You can't just run to the store and grab. So with that being said, let me show you what I got, what I picked out, and why I picked it, and I will link everything below in case it's something that you want to look into too, because I know it's like a lot to research this kind of stuff and to pick the newest, is it worth that price, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of mental strain that dads don't really understand because it's the mom's job to pick all the stuff out. Anyway, so let me show you what I got. Okay, so literally to leave the hospital, you need a car seat. So I am a big fan of Graco. I think they're like very affordable, respectable, been around a long time. So I've had Graco for all of my kids, but this is the Graco Modes Nest travel system. So it comes with the car seat, which you can just get on your own, and it comes with a base. But I decided that it would be smarter and more bang for our buck and like long term to get like the car seat stroller combo, which is what this is behind me. So this is the rest of the car seat. One of the cool things is that it slides. You can like move it lower or taller. You can flip this seat to face you or out, and you can also lean it back to be a bassinet, which, because this is our fourth baby, this baby's just gonna have to come be where we are and do what we're doing. So I'm gonna need him to sleep good no matter where we're at. So you can make it into a bassinet like this, face it in, face it out. You could also take this bit off completely until you need it, and then the car seat just clicks right in. You can face it toward you or face it out. But anyway, this is what I picked. It is expensive. Let me just say that up front. I know it's expensive, but I think if I'm gonna need the base bit right away anyway with other kids. Like I need the big storage underneath for all of their stuff, my stuff. And with other kids, I can't have a hand full of a diaper bag and a car seat and try to hold hands and keep everyone safe in a parking lot. So this, everyone can grab a side and we can walk all together. I felt like it was completely worth it to go ahead and get the combo. So this is what I got. Number two, you're gonna need some clothes. You gotta put your baby in something when you get home. I will say they do have things at the hospital for you to use. I would highly suggest using everything available to you at the hospital before you bust out your own things. Now, my thing with the clothes is that you don't need 1,000 outfits in one size. I kind of went overboard with my other kids. One, I got a lot of hand-me-downs, so I just had a lot of options. And two, I just was excited and wanted to like dress them up all cute all the time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Where are you going? You're hanging out at home. You've just had a baby. You're recovering. For me, it's going to be cold. Like, I don't get out in the cold all that much. So we're going to be chilling at home. Like, who's checking out your baby's outfit? Nobody. And they grow so fast that you're not going to use all the outfits that you think you're going to use. So I would suggest like 10 to 12 of one size of outfits. That's about all you need. You're going to be doing massive amounts of laundry all the time anyway. So you really don't need that much. Here are the two kinds of outfits that I specifically prefer. I like these cotton footed pajamas. These are like everyday, super simple, super comfy, easy to change. I don't like the snaps. The zippers are clutch. Way easier to just quickly change, get them in and out. And the double zippers that come up from the bottom and come down from the top, amazing. So I have a couple of these set up. I ordered a pack of plain ones, so I'll have like 6 or 7 of these ready to go. These are kind of like daytime clothes, but for nighttime, I would highly suggest you getting some of these gowns, the ones that tie at the bottom. Ain't nobody got time for snaps and zippers in the middle of the night when you are half asleep and so tired. So these tie up at the bottom so their little legs can kick around, be free to move, and then this is so much easier to just quickly untie the little loose knot you do, pull it up, change the diaper, put it back down, bada bing, bada boom. They're also so incredibly cute. I got a green one. I've got this really cute patterned cactus one. Thank you, Sam. And then 2 plain ones. I have 4, that's plenty. I really think that's enough for nighttime. You're gonna be going through and washing things a lot, like I said, so you don't need to go overboard. And if you find out your kid's gonna be in these for a long time, get some more later on. You don't have to buy it all right now. Get a minimal amount now. You can always order more. This is just enough to get you started. And number 3 is you're gonna need Swaddles / Burp cloth. So I'm comboing these because they're kind of in the same category. But Swaddles, your preferred swaddle. If you like the ones where you zip up and it's Velcro across their chest, I found those to be very annoying, and I could never, like the crunching in the middle of the night, I didn't like those. I prefer just the old-fashioned big old blanket where I wrap them up myself. So I got this kind, like a cotton, really cute little pattern. It came in a set of 3 off of Amazon, and they're so stinking soft and like a little bit of stretch. You can really snug them up in there, and they're adorable. You can use them to cover yourself while you're nursing, cover your car seat, snuggle them up when they're in the car seat when you're on the go, and for sleeping and swaddling at night. So I bought these 3 are new for this baby, and then I have 2 that I couldn't get rid of sentimental wise from my last kid. So I have 5 swaddles. I think that's gonna be enough. There's one that I kind of have my eye on just because I really love the pattern and I wanted it for some pictures, so I may end up with 6, but 5 I think is plenty of swaddles to start with. You're gonna need a couple extra because if they pee on it during the middle of the night, you're not gonna have time to go wash another one, you know, before they're ready for their next nap and you need to swaddle them. So about 5 or 6 swaddles is probably plenty to start off with. Then the other thing you're gonna need, burp cloths. I would highly suggest, I know they're kind of expensive, but the copper pearl ones are so thick and amazing, and they're adorable. So it's like a combo. Not only are they gonna really protect your clothing, and you can use them a couple times before you need to like toss it and get a new one, but they're really cute. So I got this pack of 3, thank you Mom, from Copper Pearl, super thick, amazing burp cloths. And then also, this is a pack off Amazon of just organic cotton, and I would even suggest like Gerber sells. I put them on my registry, and I might end up getting some of those too if I realize that these are a little bit thin, but I feel like they're going to be really absorbent. The cloth diapers. You can buy like the cloth diapers where the center is really thick and the bottom, the edges are not as thick. Great for burp cloths. So you're gonna need several of those because you will go through several of those a day. You're always gonna wanna have one packed in the bag that you can just leave and not have to worry about going to search for one. You're gonna have one sitting wherever you feed your baby most. You're gonna need one, a couple of them during the night. Like, they throw up, okay? They do it all the time. So several of these would be suggested. Okay, number 3, the next thing you're gonna need is somewhere safe for your baby to sleep. So my first purchase that I ever did for this baby was this bassinet because it was on a really good sale on Prime Day off Amazon. So it's Evalor Sleep, and first of all, I just thought it was beautiful. I saw it on someone's random YouTube video that I watched when they were showing their baby stuff, and it comes in a bunch of different colors, but this like really went with my vibe. So I was really happy about the style of it, as well as you can zip this down, unattach right here. And then there you go. You have like a co-sleeping thing. So it's really easy to like grab your baby. You're not having to reach up and over. to put them back in their own safe space to sleep when you're done nursing, or if you're like me and you fall asleep nursing on your side and they sleep in your bed a lot, whatever. But this one, it has adjustable height, it rolls, you can tuck the legs in to fit your bed better, and it comes with, this is just half of like the massive amount of straps that are under there, so you can strap it to the base of your bed so it can't accidentally get pushed just enough way to let your baby slip out or whatever if you're reaching over and it rolls away from you. Oh, there it is. All of this can attach underneath your mattress to attach to your bed frame, and you can tighten it really tight so it stays really snug and close up to against your bed. And like I said, adjustable heights. But I just thought it was really, really cute. And it comes in this awesome carrying bag too. Folds up really nicely, easy to travel with. I also got a Graco Day to Dream Travel, what is this called? Pack and Play, which the sole reason I got it was, number one, when the baby's older, you're gonna need a pack and play because this won't be tall enough for them to sleep in safely like at grandma's house or whatever. But this Graco Pack and Play came with a travel bassinet, which I thought would be great to also have somewhere safe in the living room. It's easy to pick up and move around. Just somewhere else I could lay him down safely, where I have 3 other kids and a dog and a cat. So we need somewhere where he has his own space. He's not gonna roll off the side of the couch and no one can like get in and get to him. So I'll show you the travel part of this bassinet that I thought would be clutch to be able to move around the house to put him down safely somewhere in. Okay, so like I said, this comes with like an actual big pack and play with the changing table bit on top that's detachable. And then this was the game changer for me that sold me, because you can this can sit in the pack and play if you wanted to, or you can take it out, adjust the height of the leg, and easily carry this around your house for somewhere safe to put your baby down so that you're not putting them where your other children or animals can, you know, be all up in their business. It also comes with a nice travel bag, and it folds up really nice and easy for traveling with. So there you go. Somewhere for your babies to sleep safely. Number 3. Lies. That was number 4. Number 5, diapers. So the hospital does provide diapers while you're there, so there's no need to pack any and take any with you, but you will need some when you get home. You don't want to buy too many of one size because you don't know how long, again, they grow so fast, you don't know how long they're going to last in that size. You also don't know how big they're going to be before they're out. I've never used a newborn diaper. All of my kids were straight to ones. They were too big. But I was gifted 2 packs of newborns, which may come in handy. He may be tiny. I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't know. And you also don't know what brand you're going to prefer. I've had tons of my friends love Huggies. They say they never have a problem with like blowouts in Huggies. I'm kind of more of a Swaddler, Pampers Swaddler kind of gal myself. But again, each kid is different. You don't know what they're going to prefer, what's going to work best for your kid. Are they going to have sensitive skin? Are they going to not even need this size? So don't buy too many of one size. You're only going to have to store them for a long time. And yeah, you don't want to regret having a ton of a brand that you realize doesn't work for you. So diapers you will need a little bit, but I wouldn't go overboard because, you know, you can't take them all back, or it's a hassle if you have to, if it's the wrong brand or size. So those are the top 5 things that I think you really need before you bring a baby home so you can be comfortable for the first few days. But I have 3 others that I wanted to share really briefly that are mostly personal preference, but I find them to be very, very necessity, which a boppy nursing pillow, whatever kind of nursing pillow you prefer. I love the boppy. I think it's great. It's great for the baby afterward, not just for me to use for nursing, but for them to sit up with and lay back on and all kinds of stuff. So I buy the naked boppy, and then Sweet Mandy, thank you, got us the cutest little cover, little rainbows on one side, this little terracotta color on the other. Love that. So nursing pillow, I personally feel like is a must-have. One of my other tab things that I just really prefer is a nightlight. So this is a nightlight sound machine combo. For my other kids, I had a nightlight and a sound machine, which worked great, but to not have 2 separate things to plug in and taking up all the space on your surfaces, I thought it would be really nice to like upgrade this time and go for the Hatch Rest. This is the 2nd generation one. Thank you, April. Got this for her, for my sweet friend at my baby shower. I don't really know how to use it yet. I'm gonna be honest. I've had to read the manual, but I love that it's a combo. It's a tap top to turn it on really easily. It's got a light, what's that called? A clock at the bottom. So in the middle of the night, you're not like, what time is it? It'll say right there. You can also control it from your phone on an app. So say you turn it on, you leave the room and you're like, ooh, that's really loud. I turned that on way too loud. You don't have to sneak back in the room. You can turn it down on your phone, which I thought was really cool. So I'm gonna test that out. Hopefully I love it. Thank you, April. I would highly suggest making sure you have a nightlight and a sound machine. And last but not least, the chair. Again, personal preference. Some people don't care what kind of chair they get, if they even have a chair at first. They're fine to sit just on their sofa. I really like a gliding rocker. One, because here's where I'm gonna set my drink. But when you're feeding on this side and you're like, can't reach my cup. Now you can, because it glides. So she goes in a full circle, she leans back and reclines, and she rocks. She's beautiful. This one is from Target. I really like it. I'm having to break it in a little bit. She's got a lot of stiffness, or not stiffness, but like extra fluff, you know, where it's kind of like shoving me out of the seat. But maybe that's just because I have a huge belly and I feel like I don't have enough lap space. I don't know. Anyway, the color was right, the price was right, and I really like it. So a chair. Some people don't mind not having one, like I said. I think it's a must-have because this will probably end up in the living room because he's not going to sleep in this room at first. He's going to sleep in our room. So the most time I'll be spending in this chair is during the daytime. And I'll probably move it out in the living room for a while until we are in here doing night feeds and hanging out in here more. Then we'll be chilling in here in my awesome chair. So anyway, those are my top 5/8 must-have minimal things to bring a baby home from the hospital. I hope you found any of these helpful. Like I said, I will link everything that I can in the description bar. If any of this was something that you thought, ooh, I want to have that thing, you could just click it and go find it. And yeah, just remember that most of the stuff you can buy along the way. There's very few things that you absolutely have to have to come home with your baby from the hospital. A car seat, somewhere safe to sleep, a few clothing items, a few diapers, and some Swaddles. That's really it, guys. Everything else you can get along the way. I'm reminding myself of that as well and trying not to go overboard with all the things that I want to buy. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.